Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Off our streets! Off our streets!
Despite the seriousness of the cause, it was mostly in a positive and almost festive atmosphere that around 5,000 people of all ages, social groups and affiliations turned up from all around Great Britain for Liverpool's march against fascism. Union members from various worker groups and ordinary citizens gathered to voice their concerns at the right-wing extremism that is seemingly spreading across Europe and has even taken root here in the UK.
Well, we're marching to demonstrate that there's community unity against fascism. There have been some incidents in Liverpool where fascists and the EDL have attacked union meetings and union pickets. And those kind of attacks on democracy can't go unnoticed. They've got to be responded to by people to say, we're united, we're not having fascists divide us, we're not having racists divide our community. So that's what we're here to say. The other thing that we want to be very, very clear about, next May we'll be voting for the European Parliament. And Nick Griffin managed to con voters into voting for him in the Northwest last time, similarly in Yorkshire. And absolutely, it's a shame on our communities to have somebody like Nick Griffin representing us in Europe. So yes, we want to say to the people of Liverpool, let's make sure next year that we vote them out. We need to show also that they're not going to divide us, we're not going to be voting for them, that we're not Little Englanders, we're not racist, that we're a broad, diverse community in Britain. And broadly speaking, the vast majority of people like it that way. Yeah.
Concerns that the march could be disrupted by far-right activists proved unfounded, as the event passed peacefully with no clashes or arrests and a clearly minimal police presence. Demonstrators made their way from William Brown Street down to Pier Head, where the crowds gathered to listen to speakers and live music. It was a great opportunity to address many of the issues linked to the mounting racism from political parties all across Europe, including the recent leadership change at the EDL.
Yet we've got a history, a dark history in terms of the slave trade. I think we've moved on from that, we've apologised for that, and it's right that now we stay and remain as a diverse city and a diverse community as we possibly can. You know, the far right will employ many different tactics to try to convince people that all they want to do is stand up for their country. I don't buy that, and I don't think people will be fooled by that. You know, the EDL leadership hasn't changed its view, and those that join the EDL won't change their views either. It's not more than a smokescreen and a tactic, and we have to remain united as people that believe in the values of respect and tolerance for each other, and also the values of living together and working together. And that's what we have to. That's what we have to do every single day. But that's why I'm here today, you know, with many thousands of people to actually make sure that that message is not only heard but seen loud and clearly.
With a demonstration of this size, it is quite clear that the message was seen, heard and understood. Liverpool will not tolerate fascism or racism.